The world was shaken when rumors of the Tesla Pi phone finally being unlocked spread across global media. Everyone had heard whispers about the mysterious $789 device, but no one expected it to carry the power to dethrone the iPhone 17's A19 chip. Tech enthusiasts, investors, even governments were glued to their screens, waiting to see if Elon Musk's X23 chip was truly real, and if it could destroy everything Apple had built for decades. In London, a young coder named Jay held one of the first Pi phones in his hands. Its screen flickered strangely, almost alive, and suddenly a warning flashed across the display. "You weren't meant to see this?" His heart raced. It unlocked something buried deep inside the device, something Tesla never intended the public to access. At the same time in New York, Lena, a powerful news anchor, interrupted live programming. "Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. The Tesla Pi phone's secret X23 chip has been exposed. Insiders say it is 20 times faster than Apple's A19 chip in the iPhone 17. The studio phones rang endlessly as the broadcast went viral across the world. Viewers demanded answers. Meanwhile, in San Francisco, a small YouTuber named Maya was live streaming to her growing audience. She whispered nervously, "I've just been sent footage of the Pi phone's hidden system. If this is true, it changes everything." Her chat flooded with comments, donations, and warnings. Then on her screen, a strange message appeared. "Meet me at the pier. Bring your phone." She froze, knowing she had been pulled into something much bigger than she imagined. Inside Tesla's secret research facility, Dr. Hans, one of the lead scientists on the X23 project, sat in silence as alarms quietly rang in the background. Unauthorized access was detected. Someone outside the lab had cracked into the chip. "It's impossible," he muttered, staring at the blinking screen. His hands trembled because he knew what that meant. The X23 chip wasn't just hardware. It was a key to something larger, something even he feared. In Tokyo, enormous billboards suddenly glitched. The Pi logo flashed across the skyline, leaving the crowds whispering, "The future has arrived." Then everything went black. When the screens lit up again, a single line of code glowed, "X23 active." Jay hurried into an underground garage where a stranger handed him a small drive. His phone pulsed and the warning appeared again. He didn't have time to react before footsteps echoed in the shadows. He ran, clutching the Pi tightly. Back in her newsroom, Lena's team discovered that the Pi wasn't streaming from Tesla servers at all. "It's broadcasting on its own network," her producer whispered. "It's alive." At the pier, Maya met a hooded figure. He slipped her blueprints of the X23. At the bottom, scribbled in messy handwriting, were 3 chilling words: "New chip. New rules." Before she could ask questions, the figure vanished into the mist. Soon, whispers spread across hacker forums worldwide. Orion, a secret network of underground coders, began investigating. They claimed the Pi could bypass all existing systems, from satellites to global banks. A terrifying possibility surfaced. If the chip was fully unlocked, whoever controlled it could control the world. Jay connected the Pi to an old terminal. The device hummed like it was breathing. The hidden firmware loaded, revealing a name, Project Phoenix. Lines of code streamed across the screen. Suddenly, a distorted voice came through the speakers. "Help me." Maya, still shaken, reversed the strange audio file she received earlier. Played backwards, it whispered, "Unlock the sky." She gasped. What did that mean? Dr. Haynes finally broke his silence. Calling Tesla's boardroom, his voice cracked. "If they continue, the satellites will respond. The Pi isn't just a phone, it's a trigger." Around the world, panic spread. Governments issued gag orders. Apple stock began to collapse. Elon Musk remained silent, fueling the mystery even more. People began asking, was the Tesla Pi phone really designed as a smartphone, or as something far more dangerous? Jay was eventually contacted by Orion, in a dark safe house. Their leader stared at him and said, "We either expose the truth, or we vanish forever." Jay hesitated, but then unlocked the Pi one more time. What he saw froze his blood. The chip was already handshaking with satellites, preparing for activation at exactly 2 o'clock GMT. Maya rushed to livestream, her voice trembling. "This isn't about competing with Apple. This isn't about faster chips. The Pi is designed to rewrite the very structure of communication. Her chat exploded. Millions were now watching. Suddenly, her phone battery died instantly, as if drained by something unseen. Meanwhile, a mysterious jet prepared to take off from Iceland, carrying what seemed to be the Master Pi device. Inside the cockpit, a man named Kovac smiled coldly. This was never about phones. This is about control. Today it's smartphones. Tomorrow, satellites, governments, entire civilizations. He pressed a button. The world's networks trembled. Live streams froze. Stock markets shut down. Social media platforms went offline simultaneously. Then every screen lit up with the same glowing Tesla Pi logo. For a brief moment, humanity stared at one image together. Jay and Maya, working with Orion, had one final choice. Either they broadcast the truth to the entire planet, giving everyone access to the X23 code, or they shut it down and risked it falling into the hands of only the powerful. The Pi's countdown appeared on the screen. 30 seconds, 20, 10. Maya's voice broke. God, if we don't share this, they'll bury it forever. Jay's eyes burned. But if we share it, the world will never be the same. 5 seconds left. The chip pulsed like a living heart. At the final moment, Maya slammed the screen, and the Pi began broadcasting to every device on Earth. Servers crashed, protests erupted, and cheers echoed across hacker forums. Billions watched as the secret of the X23 chip became public. It was no longer controlled by Tesla, nor Apple, nor governments. It belonged to the people now. But as the broadcast ended, something unexpected happened. Across the globe, hidden systems began to wake. Satellites blinked alive in orbit. Military servers responded. Even old abandoned communication arrays lit up. Dr. Hans whispered alone in Tesla HQ. We've opened a door we cannot close. The jet carrying the Master Pi landed silently on a remote island. Inside its cargo hold, another phone glowed faintly, humming with power. A line of code appeared across its screen. If phone equals unlocked wake ghost. The cursor blinked once. Connection was made. And then silence. The world held its breath, waiting for what came next.